my lovelies, and happy Sunday. It is cold and I wore this jumper because we was expecting snow today, but do you think we've woke up with any? No. Not quite happy. The rest of England seems to be getting snow. Even down south has got some snow, but not us here. So what better way than to just go and get some food to stuff my face with. Right, as you will see by the title today, this week we are doing the co-op for the 30 quid weekly challenge, what I eat in a week, living life on a budget, I guess. Ignore all the tops and bobs, you know the drill, but we are going to go with the bottom one. Won't show you too much because, as we know, sometimes we can get to the supermarket and it doesn't have what we want. But this week is pretty much going to be using a lot more of the remaining meat and bits and bobs we've got in the freezer left. And then, so we just really need the fresh bits and bobs. So, as per usual, I take my little list and then I will check in with you once we're back from the co-op. But yes, I do hope you're doing well. I do hope you're having a fabulous week. You all seem to love the Tesco one, which was great because I didn't quite know how it went, and by now I think Asda would have been up as well. So we're still on track for our little series, but yes, as I say, get comfy, get cozy because it is still cold, so we need all those warm vibes. And get your pen and paper. I'll list down below the dishes that we're having for the week once I've decided if all goes to plan. And yeah, let's have a weekly vlog, food challenge, budget. You know the drill, we're just gonna have a chit chat along the way. Well, I am happier than earlier because guess what happened when we was in the co-op? It started to snow. It's not like coming down fully. It's, you know, when it hits the windscreen and then it's like slush. It's basically sleet, but fingers crossed, I'm hoping to wake up tomorrow in a winter wonderland. But, well, that was a very eventful shopping trip. So, we had our list. A few things we couldn't get on the list because I forget with the co-op, it's not like a supermarket like Asda or Tesco's. So it is kind of convenience, I think. The one we went to was still quite large, but they didn't have a huge selection. Like, I noticed it more in the veggies. They didn't have like bulk bags and bits and bobs like that, but nonetheless, it has come in at the moment as the top winner at £18.93. Look at that! So we've gone under 30 and we've gone under 20, and £1.50 of that was 20p for the 2 bags and Mum's paper for £1.30. Oh, and she snuck a bag of Sensation Crisp for £1. So actually the shopping came to, right, let's do my quick maths.
18.93 minus 150, 17.43 minus her crisps, 16.43.
As I say, we didn't need a lot this week because we are using up predominantly the bit more of the meat in the fridge and freezer. So this is the plan that we have for this week. So we're going to get the gammon out. We're going to then use up the rest of the gammon. We're still having our veggie day. We're going to use some of the sausages, another veggie day, sausages and a risotto, which is partly veggie, but I've bought some bacon which I might pop in because, you know, that's always a win-win with risottos. So let me unpack this and then I will show you what we got. First of all, I love a good French baguette. This was 95p, fresh from the bakery section. But yes, let me just unpack all this and then we can get into the meals. You would have seen a little pan over there. Right, first things first, you're probably thinking, that's not a lot of veggies. But as I say, we had to make do with what was there because it's not a supermarket if you get what I mean. But nonetheless, so we are having roast gammon today. We've still got a huge slab from the butcher's from Christmas. Where is it? Let's have a look. Look at that big boy. Look at that. So that obviously is not going to do one meal. So we're going to have some of that today for roast gammon. We've still got half a bag of the potatoes from Farm Foods, so that's fabulous, like 5 kilos, keeps you going for quite a few weeks. We've got the gammon, the roast potatoes. We've still also got a couple of parsnips left in there, so we're gonna have them. And then I thought we could have a swede. So we've got a little quarter, is it like half? They just call it a swede slice because they didn't have whole swedes. That was 85p. And then I've also got some fine beans for £1. Now I don't know if I'm going to use these for the roast dinner or more for the veg bake or possibly a side for the hot pot. Not entirely sure yet, but the only thing we couldn't get was Yorkshire puddings. That freezer section, bless them, was literally just ice cream and ice lollies, but nonetheless I might have a Yorkshire pudding kit in the cupboard. I'm not too sure if I've used it or not, but if we have, I might just try making my own Yorkshires today, or if not, we're going to have it with that. But I'm looking forward to that gammon. So we're going to have the gammon, the potatoes, the veggies, Yorkshires, not entirely sure, but let's fast forward to Sunday and see how the roast dinner went. You know you girls got the whole bit of fat from the gammon and a quarter of a bottle of baby sham left. Hey ho, it's Sunday. I'm treating myself. So yes, you would have seen. Oh my god, look at that. And we actually did have some Yorkshires. Mama G found some, so didn't have to recreate my own because I actually didn't have a Yorkshire pudding mix anyway. But we've got the gammon, which we sliced up. Don't know how I'm going to do it for the gammon steaks tomorrow because I didn't quite get the cutting right, so it might just be pieces of gammon with an egg on tomorrow. But we've got the gammon, we've got the peas, parsnips, swede, 5 big lovely roast potatoes and me 1 Yorkshire. But I am thinking I'm going to have to change out of this because we all know what I'm like with gravy, and white fluffy jumper, probably not the best idea. But yes, I'm just going to sit here, watch YouTube. I've got a video uploading, so that is on 41% as we speak, so I'm literally just going to let that upload, watch some YouTube, stuff my face of this, and then my lovelies, we will be using the rest of the gammon tomorrow for a good old-fashioned gammon, egg and chips. But have a lovely Sunday. Let me know what you've had for your roast dinner. Beef, chicken, lamb, pork, gammon, vegetarian. Let me know if you've got any leftover turkey, because I've still got 1 bit of leftover turkey in there, which is probably going to be for next Sunday, let's be honest. But yes, I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to get into this gammon fat crackling because tastes and smells so good. See ya. And it's Monday, and Monday I can't be bothered with a lot, but with that huge bit of gammon and still loads of tetties left, I thought, you know what, we're gonna have a little, not cheap meal, but an old school meal. So we're gonna have gammon, eggs and chips. So we just got 6 medium eggs for £1. As I say, normally I do get my eggs down at the butcher's. We get, I think it's 32, like a huge crate of it, but we're not due down to the butcher's for a couple more weeks, to say there is a few little bits of odd meat after this week that is going to be left, so we will have a huge stock up on that, my lovelies. So we're going to use the leftover gammon. I'm going to cut them like nice gammon steaks, that with some homemade chips, yes, homemade chips, and some egg. And I don't know, should we put anything with it? Gammon, egg and chips. What else could you put? Maybe we could put a tin of beans, because I've got 3 tins for a dish later on in the week, but we could always have half a tin, and we've probably got beans in there thinking about it. Yeah, let's jump forward to Monday and see our old school comfort food. Hello my lovelies, happy Monday. God, it is still cold, and that frost this morning took me like 20 minutes to de-ice the car, so that wasn't fun. But I've had some leftover gammon for lunch today. I had a nice little gammon baguette. Think I may have to get another baguette in the week, but hey ho, we only spent like 18 odd quid, so we've got 12 quid left in budget. And tonight is going to be gammon, egg and chips. I don't know whether I'm going to do home cooked chips yet, or I have some sweet potato fries and then I might use up, because you know, I'm trying to be a little bit healthy. So yes, oh, I do apologise, my lovelies. Mondays just do not agree with me at all. But I have had an exciting delivery today. I ordered some new lights for my bed because it's quite bare without the Christmas lights. So I picked up some white and pink roses along with some little cherry blossom wire ones. So we shall see. I may put them on later, or I might just do them tomorrow when I get back from work. Who knows? But yes, I'm going to quickly jump in the bath, so you will see me after when I'm looking a little bit more rosy, I think, because I need to warm up. I feel chilly, and then we get on with dinner and just see what we end up with. Are we going to do home cooked chips? Are we going to do sweet potato fries? Who knows, but let's roll over to dinner and see what I ended up having. Voila, we have gammon sweet potato fries I went for in the end with 2 eggs. So I'm a little bit weird. People are probably going to think, Shan. So I've got sweet potato fries, I've done my eggs. I couldn't think of a best way to heat up the gammon. Oh, almost missed my mouth. Couldn't think of a best way to heat up the gammon without it going like more dry. But I don't mind cold gammon, so I think the heat from the eggs will warm it up a little bit. So yes, this is just a very bog standard gammon, egg and chips, but not normal chips. It's like sweet potato fries, trying to be healthy. But yeah, don't know what else there is more to say. This week is predominantly, it's going to be quick and easy food. Like tomorrow we have the veggie pasta bake, which cook your veggies, cook your pasta, put it together, bish bosh. And then we've got the sausage hot pot, which basically all in the same once again. We have veggie sausage, no, what do we got? We've not got veggie sausage, we've got veggie chili con carne. So that's like basically put it in the pan, be over with. Sausage and meat casserole, that's fairly simple. So yes, this week, because it is still freezing, absolutely freezing down here, so kind of picked a good week to have the warming dishes, you know. As you will see, I still haven't put the lights up. I think I'll probably do that at the weekend. Might do it tomorrow if I can be bothered, but hey, this is me, let's face it, I'm probably not going to do anything else until the weekend. I have been reading more of my book, The Haunting of Alma Fielding. You know what I'm like for my true crime, anything like gory. This one is a true story for paranormal activity and poltergeist. So if you hear noise, mum is in the kitchen. And yes, I'm part 2 now, absolutely hooked on it. But we just got some friends on, we're gonna sit here, eat my din-dins, and then I'm not gonna do much tonight. I think I'll catch up with my diary because I haven't inputted anything in those for a couple of days. And then yeah, probably just read some more of my book, get an early night, work tomorrow. Oh. And I can't be bothered because I'm going to have to get up probably an extra half hour earlier to defrost that car or de-ice the car, whatever you say. But yes, we shall see. So happy Monday. Hope yours hasn't been too stressful as a Monday can be, manic Monday. And I shall see you tomorrow for, what's tomorrow? Veggie pasta bake. See you later. And then it's Tuesday, and we all know Tuesdays and Thursdays are our veggie days. And this week, you know, we've still got loads and loads of pasta, like pasta, spaghetti, pulses, rice. We need to get rid of it. So why not do a veggie pasta bake? So I picked up one of our own sauces. It was only 75p, just a tomato and garlic pasta sauce. So we'll give that a whirl. It looks a little bit liquidy, but that doesn't matter. We can add a bit of herbs into it. And I'm also going to add to it some chopped tomatoes. We've got some salad tomatoes. Or, will I use these? I don't know which order I'm going to use these yet. I picked up some baby plum tomatoes as well. So the veggie pasta bake is going to be onions, mushrooms, and then picked up 3 3 huge peppers. These were $1.50, and you know what, I'm so happy because in the majority of supermarkets when you get the pepper bags they always have green peppers in, and I don't like green. Like, I'll eat them if I have to, but they're not a preference. I much prefer red, yellow and orange. So when I saw them, fabulous. We're probably going to use 1.5 of them maybe for the veggie pasta bake, and then would I put beans in it? No, it's literally going to be proper veggies. So we're going to have our tomato and garlic sauce. Not too sure which pasta to use yet. I'm looking at it. I've got penne and fusilli, and I've also got animal shaped pasta. To go with the veggie pasta bake, you know your girl's got to have her garlic bread. £1 for a fresh baguette, which I did think was a tad expensive, but hey ho, it's fresh. I know you pay a bit more for fresh anyway. So yes, veggie pasta bake and some garlic bread on Tuesday. Let's jump and see it.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. I say, close your eyes.
Ta-da! Yummy, 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 I want food in my tummy. Oh my god, almost burnt myself on that dish, but happy Tuesday. Oh my god, first day back at work, because I've been doing some bits outside of work. Oh my god, and I've had a banging headache all day. I think I'm allergic to my workplace. And you know the finger where I ripped the nail bed? Yeah, it's still not healing, and I lost all the gel on it today. Don't focus on me, focus on my poor nail. Yep, so that's not good. It's hanging on by a wing and a prayer. But veggie pasta bake, I feel like I've done quite a few veggie pasta dishes, but you know what, it's quick and it's easy and you haven't got to worry about it. So today we used the animal pasta, mixed it with the tomato and garlic co-op sauce, and then we just literally had tin of sweet corn that I had in the cupboards, some mushrooms, onions, a pepper and some tomatoes, bit of garlic, and then you would have seen there was quite a lot left. I'll be taking some for lunch tomorrow because I've got a little bit of gammon still left over. So I'm going to have like a gammon pasta dish for my lunch tomorrow. And then 2 little slices of garlic bread. So yes, quick, easy, under 20 minutes. And as I say, it's so versatile. You can use whatever pasta you want. Use spaghetti if you want. Use whatever sauce you want. I like doing this sometimes with like a sweet chili sauce. And then instead of putting cheese on the top, just put like some sesame seeds. Oh, that's really nice. But yes, as I say, I've just got my tiny little donkey tray, and I'm going to sit here, eat my dinner, and oh, let's try it now, because I did go a bit OTT with the parmesan, I'm not going to lie, but hey ho, it's not mature cheddar, so little steps. Who knew a tomato sauce, some pasta and some veggies and cheese could taste so good, eh? Hey ho, I shall see you tomorrow, which is sausage and bean casserole day. I'm so looking forward to that, and we can have a proper little catch up tomorrow. See ya. And then before you know it, happy hump day, my lovelies. We are halfway through the week. It is Wednesday. Oh my god, the snow's coming down harder now. Still not settling, but hey ho. So, I don't know if anyone else would have had this. This was quite a favourite when I was little, and it is a sausage and bean casserole. If you've had it, let me know in the comments down below. But basically, in essence, it's sausages, baked beans. We put potatoes in ours, like quartered boiled potatoes, and onions. Has anyone ever had sausage and bean casserole. I'm probably going to sound like a right weirdo. But you know what? It's one of them dishes. You chuck it all in and then you just put it in the oven and you leave it. And I think, don't quote me, I'm going to have to check. I may have a dumpling mixture in the cupboard. If we do, oh my god, there's going to be dumplings involved. But I picked up 3 tins of Co-op baked beans. These were 32p each. And that, as I say, will go with an onion. We've got the potatoes from Farm Foods. And then a little bit of Parmesan on the top if I fancy it. But did I used to have cheese on it? No, I think I just used to have a big bowl. Did I have cheese? I don't know. If I have cheese on it, you'll see it in the next clip. But I don't think I used to have cheese on mine. But yes, as I say, we have plenty of sausages from the butcher still. Oh, I've got itchy nose. And oh my god, guys, I've had to really wear my mask this week because I've been doing something outside of work. And oh my god, I've had such a reaction. Like on my bridge of my nose has just broke out. So yeah, skincare has been a must this week. But anyway, Shan, stop rambling. We've probably got about 8 to 12 sausages there. So what we're going to do, we're going to get them all out and then use the first half of this, and then you're going to see them later on in the week. But yes, onion, potatoes, might put a few mushrooms in there, not entirely sure. But yes, happy hump day, and let's get on with our sausage and bean casserole that I hope some other people have had and I don't look like a weirdo right now. Hey ho.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. We were in too deep, in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
Show yourself. Hello my lovelies, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and I have been Frozen 2 obsessed today. Literally, if you ask my girl at work when I've been getting restless, I've been and then like if we're feeling a bit down or someone's a bit down, I'm like, I've got a song, show yourself. So yes, don't know why I'm quite so hyper today, but and a little bit of a bit of shandy on a Wednesday, you know, midweek treat courtesy of Powerland, 2 for £1. If you ain't seen that haul, go over and check it out. Right, you would have seen I had a bit of a dilemma trying to open the beans. Took the top of my nail off, and the broken nail, which is hanging on by a dear thread now, I've tried putting nail glue on it, I've tried painting over with clear nail varnish, it is just not working. But I think while that's cooking, because that's all in the oven now, I am going to treat myself to a bit of crusty baguette today. I'm not going to, well, I say I'm not going to have too much. I'm going to have a quarter of a baguette. That's not terrible, is it? I can easily have half or sometimes a whole baguette with slaverings of butter, but I'm going to try to be good. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I thought we'd have a little catch up and a bit of DIY. As I told you, I hate my bed now. With the way it looks, it's so bare, there's no lights, it's so dark. So, went on to good old Amazon and picked a few sets of lights up. Not gonna lie, they have been getting twisted already and I have been kind of having like a meltdown, but, well there we go, that's fine. So the first lot I bought, these were £10 I believe. They're all battery operated, so fabulous. Are these rose lights. So, let's try and see if they work. So they flash, or they're standard. So I just thought they were quite cute. They're not as bright as I thought, but the other ones are a lot brighter. And these ones even come with a remote. I mean, how snazzy is that? You can do it from there if you want to, but it's in the wire, which I'm a bit, if you saw the Bye Bye Christmas vlog, you would have known how annoyed I was getting with the wire lights because they just weren't working. But these ones are like little cherry blossom flowers. But guys, look how bright these are. And there's all different settings. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a disco, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll just stick them on 8 because they're like basic. But yeah, I've got a little remote with these. So I thought, whilst I'm drinking my shandy, you can see us put them up and try and probably struggle, especially with the wire ones. But that's like my drink substitute at the minute. As I say, I'm not fully teetotal, but we're getting there. So yes, let's set you up and let's try and do the bed. And I have seen another set which are stars. So if I feel like I need something for the bottom, which, come on, I'm gonna need the stars, ain't I? I think the top with the flowers, or 1-on-1. The roses at the top and them at the bottom. Let's get the roses up and see how we go, eh? Oh, and yes, I'm in another set of pyjamas. It's not Finding Nemo this time. This is Beauty and the Beast. Yet again, another one of my favourite Disney films. Hence why I got the roses. Right, let's put this in and stop rambling, Shan.
Oh, we're in a palaver already.
This isn't quite going to plan. And I'm already getting really stressed out. Why do I do this to myself? I literally don't know why I do this.
It's still going around. Oh no!
It's just not working, is it? Will it be easier down on the bottom of the bed? Probably not. These are very flimsy and I feel like I'm going to break them. They're not going on the bed. Nah, they're not going on the bed. I'm going to have to find somewhere else for them now. Could they go on Audrey? I think they're more like, oh my god, just clocked how rough I'm looking. In the photos, it seemed like they were more for like just hanging or like to stick on shelves. Maybe not to wrap around a wire bed, but oh, I like that half. Right, get a bit of an eye ache. Let's turn you off. So,
You and me, I can promise you're the only thing I see.
okay, the remote's a little bit temperamental, but can I salvage anything with these? I really want them on the bed. Let me have a think. You can't even see me, Danny, can you? Let me have a think where I'm going to put these, and then I will come back to you and we can check dinner, because it's probably been about half an hour coming up. Still got quite a while, but we can have a look. Right, so after much kerfuffle, I thought we could go on Audrey. No, I tried to put it round the IKEA unit and it just fell. So I've put it on the IKEA unit, but had to use a bit of old blue tack, so you can see a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's only me and you can't really see the blue tack from the front. There's one flower that is just not cooperating, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. But so in the daytime, this is what the bed is. Look at how cute that is. And then let's have a look. Please excuse my rucksack, but this is the unit. So Let's turn the lights off and see in the dark.
Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up plan.
Ta-da! Actually, let's put a little bit of light so you can see, eh? Oh my god, how good does that look? Right, you probably can't see me because I've got my lights on. I'm happy. I've just started a film on Netflix called The Vanished. Oh my god, so good. You literally cannot see me at all, can you? No. There we go. We're going to have a little bit of, just a little bit of light. So, I've added a bit of gravy in there because I can't remember if I used to have gravy in it or not, but the beans was a bit stodgy. And I don't know if you can see just there, burnt myself on the lid, didn't I? Well done, Shan. But I've got a quarter of the baguette with some butter, and then I've added some gravy. I've just had a quick taste. Tastes absolutely delicious. And then I am going to watch The Vanished. And I shall give you a review tomorrow because I've been watching quite a lot of good films on Netflix in the minute. I'm going to tuck in. Oh, that is hurting my arm, but clumsy me. Couldn't get the lid off properly with the oven gloves and then it tipped and I didn't want the lid to go in the beans. So therefore, burnt myself. Fabulous. But yes, take care and I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week. Woohoo! Thursday, my lovelies, and I must apologise, I just looked in the viewfinder and saw my baby hair was making an appearance. Hey ho, it's Sunday, it's a no makeup day, it's snowing, I just want to be comfy. Shan, stop rambling. Thursday, what have we got Thursday? A veggie chili con carne. So, I would normally buy the chili con carne sauce, but we have got tomatoes, I've got plenty of tinned tomatoes, and I've got all the herbs and sauces and seasonings. So I'm going to try my hand at making my own chili con carne sauce style, if you wish. So, what we're going to have is onions, mushrooms, a pepper, and then bacon. No, kind of bacon. This is our veggie day. Bacon is for tomorrow, Shan. Pop in some baby plum tomatoes. And then I've got some tinned kidney beans. And I think we may have some sweet corn or butter beans, which can all go in there. We will probably use that with, have we got some brown rice? Or did I use all the rice? Hey ho, if I've used all the rice, no, brown rice is there. It was looking right in front of me and I couldn't tell because I was looking at the pulses. I might actually put some red lentils in it as well. Love me some red lentils. So we're going to have a proper veggie chili con carne. I was going to treat myself to some tortilla chips, but they didn't have any, but that's not a problem. I think what I am going to have with that is, what can I have? What can I have? Are we going to use that whole baguette? No, we're probably still going to have some of that French baguette left over, and I love my baguettes like when they're hard. Like hard, crusty rolls and bread. Yes, please. So, meal for Thursday is veggie chili con carne. Use a few more bits from the cupboard because hey ho, we're all about running the stuff down at the minute. And yeah, let me know as well, when you do a veggie chili con carne or a chili con carne in general, do you buy your sauce or do you try to make it with like tins and bits and bobs that you have in? Let me know, I would love to know. Fast forward to Thursday because I want some Mexican food. Take me back to Mexico.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared.
Hello my lovelies, happy Thursday. See the lights? We got the little lights on. We're just gonna try and feel some festivities for upcoming spring. Let's put it like that. We've got a few candles lit because it is cold. And no update on the broken nail bed, hanging on by a winter prayer. Right, as you would have seen, you're probably thinking, Shan, that's a lot of salt. It's not salt. Put a little bit of Parmesan cheese because the cheddar we've got in is extra mature and it's quite calorific. So, nope, just some Parmesan. And then, thought we would have some type of snack to go with it. I was hoping to have some poppadoms left. Mama G ate them all. Fabulous. So, I've got 5 of the Ryvita thins. The sea salt and sage, I think these ones are. But honestly, you would have seen from the little pan I did. I think that looks good for a veg chilli. You're probably going to think, where's the meat? But hey ho, we'll give it a try. We'll give it all the beans and all the jazz. Right, let's have a little quick catch up. The Vanished last night. Such a great film, and the ending, I could not believe. I still can't believe it now. It just fathomed me. And I just couldn't understand it at all. But I've kind of exhausted now all the Netflix options. I've pretty much watched everything in the top 10 apart from series because I like to get into series on a weekend. I don't like to just watch a couple of episodes and then I'm done. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. Any good films, let me know. I did have a look on Amazon Prime last night and they've got a few good films. So could possibly go on there tonight. But yes, The Vanished, highly recommend. Sorry also for like the poof hair. I washed it. I thought it was getting a bit ropey and it probably been like a week, maybe more, so it needed a wash. But yes, as I say, we're almost at Friday, my lovelies. We're almost at the end of the week. I do hope you've had a good week. And yeah, this is our second veggie day of the week. And technically Saturdays, I've put it as veggie, but I might add a bit of bacon. So I'm not too sure. But hey, at least we've had our 2 veggie days this week. And I'm looking forward now to planning the next few weeks because we've got a few different supermarkets and we're going to be doing the stock up soon from the butchers and the fishmonger. So once I get all my key ingredients, oh, can't wait, because the freezer is looking a bit bare, I'm not going to lie. The fridge is very empty and the cupboards are dwindling down. But hey, oh god, the lights are having... I've just got them set on random, so I think they're just going through the stages. But yes, I'm going to eat my rice. It's brown rice. Brown rice is actually surprisingly good. I don't know if I said it before. Whatever you have rice, double the quantity of water. So 1 cup rice, 2 cups of water. And always put in a stock cube. A vegetable stock cube. Delicious. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling as I always do. Stuff my face. And I shall see you on Friday. Friday is here, no more work, no more extra activities, hallelujah. And we're using the rest of those sausages and we're having a good old-fashioned sausage hot pot. You would have seen in, I think the previous one, my little dishes from Poundland. Well, let me show you because they are still here. These are an absolute lifesaver for portioning. You're probably looking at that and thinking, Shan, really? Because on the day I'm probably going to put it in the big casserole tin, let's not lie. But for the moment my mindset is portion in those. So cook the sausages, cut them into pieces, and then sausage casserole will be onion, mushroom, if we've got any leftover tomatoes, but I do need to save some for Saturday. So maybe a few tomatoes, potatoes, got some frozen peas, and then the beans, because not too sure where these would have fit in with the week, but we might have a few beans on the side of that. Nothing better than on these cold nights. I know we're like in February, guys, but it's still cold. So hot pots, casserole, stews. Yes, please. So yes, I do hope you've had a lovely week so far, and let's roll it out with a good old-fashioned sausage hot pot.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
Hola, happy Friday, and we're in another onesie. We are in Ariel today, Little Mermaid, you know, to match the faded reddy pink hair. Right, as you would have seen, I think I overfilled them slightly. So we did have a little bit of a palaver because the gravy did overflow, but hey ho, I'd rather have a hot pot with a little bit more liquor than having none and being dry, basically. I have just pierced into it, and my god, the steam, yeah, that's gonna need a little bit to cool down, I think. So I'm just letting that cool down. Whew. And I'm just updating my Mac because tomorrow I need to finish editing my Lush haul. I like to try and get a few weeks ahead done, but you would have seen the Lush haul would have been up by now. I like to normally get my videos probably before the weekend, like at least a couple edited, and then, because otherwise before you know it, every weekend I'm filming and editing, which on top of a working week, sometimes I just want a day off, sometimes I just want that day to laze and binge Netflix, you know. So yes, I think tonight I shall carry on and edit my Lush haul, and then at least that's done. But yes, it's Friday. How's your week been? How you feeling? You got anything you want to chit chat about? And yeah, I'm literally just going to chill. Not really much else to say. I've had a bit of a palaver with my nails. I've broken another nail. Fabulous. I've chipped another one. The broken nail bed is still not healing, so I don't quite know what to do with that. It's just fabulous, and I don't want to add a burnt mouth and lip to this already because I've still got a burn from the sausage and bean casserole that I done a while back, and yeah, it's still burnt. I feel like it has scarred me, which isn't great because I don't really want a huge scar on my arm. I managed when I was in the kitchen, the only scar I got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. You see that little scar where I sliced myself with a knife? That is the only scar that I come away with in my time of the kitchen. So I don't really want to scar myself through my own kitchen because that'll be a little bit silly, wouldn't it? But yes, so I am going to let my hot pot cool down, just doing a quick update, and then I can edit some videos. But yes, tomorrow is Saturday. Weekend is here, and we're doing a fakeaway. We're doing the tomato and red pepper risotto, of which I'm going to add the little bit of bacon in. But yes, I'm really excited because Italian, I know I miss all food. What can I say? I love food. I know I miss all food, but I do miss like a good Italian. Not so much pizza, because you can get pizza wherever, but a good Italian pasta dish. Well, rice dish in regards to risotto, but yes. And I don't know if I showed you this. I put a little bit of tinsel around the bed. At the bottom bit, do you remember that? What I got from B&M at Christmas? So I have my lights here, and then my tinsel there, and then the other lights on the end there. So yes, had a little bit of a DIY and change of the room this week, haven't we? So yes, I am going to try and patiently eat my dinner now, and I shall see you tomorrow for our fakeaway Italian risotto. Have a lovely Friday. Saturday, and ciao bella, it's fakeaway day. So I wouldn't have used all of this because I was just thinking, Shannon, are you going to use a whole chia batter on Tuesday? No, we are not. So today we're having a fakeaway. Slightly different fakeaway. I think we've had fajitas and curry, this week we're going Italian. We're going to do a risotto, but it's going to kind of be, you can make this veggie or not. So it's going to be a tomato and red pepper risotto, but I think I am going to add some lardons of bacon in this. We will have used half of this in the hot pot, and we will use the other half of it tonight, because as I say, we've had our 2 veggie days. I did want to make this another veggie day, but to use it up and see what we've got in there, we will use that. So I'm going to have half of the garlic ciabatta, the rice, arborio rice or risotto rice. This was $1.45, I think. Now, if you are going to be cooking a lot of risottos, this was for 500 grams. I'm sure in the bigger supermarkets you can bulk buy them. I think maybe possibly 2 or 2.5 kilo bags. Likewise with paella rice. I have a new paella pan in there, which I'm itching to use, but I want to wait till we get to the fishmonger because I want to get like a nice seafood mix to do a paella. That will probably be coming in the next food installment, or will it be the one after? Not entirely sure, but anyway, Shan, stop rambling. So Saturday we're going to have half the ciabatta, garlic, we have the veg stock that you need for the arborio rice, we have Parmesan cheese, we have. So literally it's just going to be using, I don't know what tomatoes we're going to need. I think I might keep some of the baby plum back and a couple of tins of the chopped tomatoes or plum tomatoes, because I'm sure in the recipe it said to put a tin of those in. So we are going to be having that, using up a red pepper, or will we have orange? No, I think I'll save the red pepper for the Saturday. And then yes, and that, my lovelies, is our week all done. So let's fast forward to Saturday and see how our FAKEAWAY Italian risotto turned out. Happy Saturday and happy FAKEAWAY day. Please excuse the baby hairs once again, but okay, we've had a little bit of a change with the FAKEAWAY. It is still going ahead as normal. It is still a tomato and red pepper risotto, but I really fancied some seafood this morning. So I know this isn't going to be to everyone's taste, so I'm not going to show much of the cooking and that of it because I know it might make people a bit squeamish. But I picked up some octopus for the risotto. Now you may think, ew. Octopus, if you've never tried it, I highly recommend, and yeah, it's going to be personal preference, but I just thought I'd show you. We're not using all of this, but I went to the fishmonger, picked up some octopus, as I say. Not going to use all of it, so what I will do is I'm going to prepare that. It's all been prepared and like de-gutted and cleaned, let's just say, but I'll do all the slicing and I'll just show you once it's in like the boiling liquid, because the way I do my octopus, I boil it for about 45 to 50 minutes and then almost fry it in some nice garlic oil. But what I will do, you will see me, because obviously that's going to take a lot longer than the risotto. The risotto is probably going to take about half an hour-ish. So I'm going to jump on, deal with the octopus, and then you will see me when I'm chopping away for the bits for the actual risotto, which we had planned before I got sidetracked and wanted octopus. So yeah, I shall see you in a bit. So the only ingredients we need for the risotto, if you weren't gonna put octopus in, it would be a pepper, onion, some tomatoes, and we're gonna add green beans. I quite like green beans in a risotto. I think gives it a nice crunch. We need a tin of plum tomatoes or chopped tomatoes, 2 veg stock cubes, and then, as I say, this is our risotto rice, and this is a 500 gram pack, but you only need 250 for this. And then we've got a little half a garlic baguette. So let's get on with the chopping for this. The octopus has just gone on. It is boiling, and then I just need to wait for it to come to the boil, and then I can simmer it. But yes, let's get on with chopping of the veggies, shall we? Let's get me bowl. I thought I saw Morris there sneaking his head in. We actually saw Morris, what was it? A couple of days ago? Was it Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday? Just snuck in as we was cooking dinner. I was like, ah! Must have been Wednesday, because I don't think he would have been coming in on a veggie day. Well, let's say that right now. But yeah, he come in, he's doing well. I went to get the camera on him and then he became very unresponsive and didn't want to be on the camera. So that wasn't good because I love showing him off. He's like a little bubba, but yes, he wasn't in the mood on Wednesday. So we just had to, he was like, no camera please, no videos please. So yes, we chopped the onions and then as I say, you can literally put, with risottos, anything you want in them. As I say, I love putting quite a lot of green beans. Oh my god, I've just dropped them all on the floor. We're not going to be using that, are we? I like putting green beans in, as I say, it gives it a bit of a crunch. You can, if you want to, parboil these beforehand, but I don't because it cooks in the stock anyway when it's in there, so that's perfectly fine. But you can put, what else could you put in veg-wise? Asparagus. I know a lot of people like a bit of asparagus in a risotto. I'm not really an asparagus lover, I'm not going to lie. I'm very, not basic I'd say with my risottos, but just classic flavours that work well, you know? So we're going to stick with that. If you didn't want to have it as a vegetarian option and you didn't want to have octopus in it, you could put chicken, you could do bacon, you could do any type of fish. I love a good bit of fish or seafood in risotto, but as I say, if that's not quite your boat, you could also, I'm thinking for you meat lovers, could maybe do like some very small pieces of steak, possibly, but I think the main meat with risottos would be chicken. So as I say, but if not, I mean, whatever you fancy, you can do. But I'm going to stop rambling now and let's get on with cutting the tomatoes and onion, and I will see you for another little catch up once we've done it all and I ain't chopped it on the floor.
I've been losing sleep, countless nights counting sheep. I heard that it might help, but it didn't. It never has. As
Not the best time to avoid makeup. My eyes. Oh, I'm not fine chopping them onions. It is chopped enough. Look at that. I should not even be wearing makeup trying to cut onions. What is wrong with me? Right, let's go and tidy myself up and let's start cooking this risotto. Ay, ay, ay. So the octopus is simmering away. I've just took the lid off. So I'm not going to show too much because it might not be to everyone's taste, but can we show you a little bit more? So as I say, it's literally, this is just water with, I've got garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, onion granules, there's a good bit, but that now will simmer for, oh, I twisted the knob the right wrong way, didn't I? That will be on there for about, it's been cooking about 20 minutes, but that will probably have another 20 to 25 minutes. We'll just turn it up one. Right, now it's time to get the risotto cooking. So you need a nice high heat to start. You know this, it's a classic, a garlic oil. So the first thing we're going to do, good glug of oil. The rice, as I say, we're going to use 250 grams, so half of this pack. I'm just going to quickly do the stock mix, which is 2 vegetable stock cubes, and then the recipe says for 250 grams of rice, it's 300 ml water. But I don't know, I've always found risotto recipes to fall short by quite a bit, so I'm going to do 500 ml, and as I say, this is one of those dinners you have to stand by, so only do it if you have a lot of time, because I'm going to be standing here for probably the next 20-30 minutes because you add the stock bit by bit and cook it. So if you don't use all of the 500, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I just thought there was a man at my window. Through the net, it looked like someone's face. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked because it's always better to have a bit too much than not enough. So let me do the stock and I'll be right back. And just like that, I'm back. Right, let's pop that up on. There. So we need to move you around a little bit, don't we? That we need to wait for it to be nice and piping hot because we're going to add the onions first, and you want to hear that nice sizzle. But yes, how has your week been? How is your Saturday? Oh, that's fabulous. And then I can just guesstimate roughly there. Fabulous. What are you doing for dinner tonight? Are you having a fakeaway, or are you having the real deal? Are you having a cheeky takeaway? I wish we had some more Italian restaurants in our area that done takeaway, but not a lot doing this. I'm really craving it. Not quite hot enough, not just yet. I've popped the oven onto 150 just to heat up slowly because we've got a little bit of garlic ciabatta. And then you're probably thinking, what is that? Me and Mum may or may not have got a cheesecake out of the freezer, because when we done the freezer list the other day, we realised we had 3 cheesecakes and 4 big tubs of ice cream. But because we've been on like a health kick, no one's been eating them. So I thought, you know what, we're gonna have a fakeaway. It's Italian, so we've got a lemon cheesecake. Thinking that vibe, you know, a lemon. Right, I think we should be able to add in our onions. There we go, look at that sizzle, sizzle. So, first things to go in are obviously the onions. You fry these off for probably about 2 or 3 minutes, just until they get like, they come away from being like translucent, and then just get a tiny bit of colour on them. Then after that, you add in your tin of chopped tomatoes with the rice, cook it out, probably I'd say for like 2 or 3 minutes with the rice. Gradually add your stock, and as I say, the stock you add bit by bit, and then halfway through cooking is when you add your vegetables, because you don't want them to go like too pappy in it. So you will probably see me do a little bit here and there, and then for the first 20 minutes I won't film it, I ain't gonna bore you, and then I'll show you the consistency of before I then add the vegetables, and then we can have an update with the octopus. But yes, oh my god, this garlic oil, that is our last one. When I next go home bargains, best believe I'll be picking up 2 or 3 of them. Let's bring you closer, right? Let's show you what's going on. Da 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 da. Right. So, as I say, for the first bit, you have to keep stirring. As I say, this will probably take about 20 minutes to half an hour. And you add the tiniest bit of stock at the beginning, just so like the rice can start to absorb. And then I would probably say, this is why I always go a bit over with the stock, because I would say it's probably about 100 mils every 5 minutes, but you have to constantly keep stirring it because you don't want the rice to catch. And also, once you've got the rice in and it's come to the boil, turn it down to about a number 3 so that it doesn't get stuck. But I'm not going to waffle on and bore you, so I will show you how it is about halfway through cooking before we add the vegetables. Alright, so I'm going to have a huge bicep on this arm at the end of this because of the amount of stirring you have to do. But yes, I shall see you about 10-15 minutes from now. See you in a bit. Right, it is, you can't even see me there, can you? So it's a little bit later, it's about 10 minutes later, and we're having a baby sham. Who says you can't have a drink when you are doing your din-dins, eh? So, Octopus is coming along very nicely. We're going to add in our veggies, and then these will now just cook for about another 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say, dependent on the stock. As I say, we've still got quite a bit of stock left, so we're just going to add that, dribs and drabs, and then see how we get on. But yes, let's roll another time lapse, and hopefully at the end of it, we should have a good looking risotto. The risotto's probably got about another, I'd say between 5 and 10 minutes left. So I run out of stock, so I literally just put a little bit of the juice from the boiling liquid from the octopus, and now we are frying the octopus in garlic oil. It's still got the herbs and everything attached from when we done the boiling, but yes, we're going to fry that off and then put the garlic bread in for the last 5 odd minutes. And when you come back, my lovelies, we will have a fabulous risotto. I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so excited. As I say, I showed you it without the octopus because I know that's not going to be to everyone's taste, but honestly guys, it smells so good. I've dusted a little bit of parmesan over the top, and yes, that was probably about 30 minutes in total to do, but 45 for the octopus. So if you are having octopus, a little bit longer, if not 30 minutes. But oh, I know I just shown you and I said I wouldn't show you much with the octopus, but it tastes divine. Please do try it. I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste, but I'm going to look for a new series to start tonight, and I will give you my verdict in the outro later on, because I don't want this to get cold. That's one thing, you can't eat a cold risotto because the rice goes stodgy in that. So I'm going to cut you short tonight, my lovelies, and stuff my face because I've got octopus, I've got rice, I've got carbs, I've got the garlic bread. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Happy Saturday, my lovelies, and I shall see you soon. See you in a bit. There's just a few odd bits that I pick up every single week now that you wouldn't have seen because they're not necessarily meals. So, little thing of milk. We don't have much milk in this house, but hey ho, always good to stock up. And you can tell Mama G's not on the health kick like me. She picked up her favourite bag of crisps, which, not gonna lie, I could usually sit there and demolish a whole bag in one sitting, but I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm being good. So they was £1, and also, oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to like start have breakfast every morning. Crumpets. I cannot wait. I actually enjoy having crumpets in the minute. We've got all the butter and all like my spread cheeses on there. But what can I update you on? Oh, the omelette maker. If you haven't seen the B&M haul, I'll link it down there, up there, you know the drill. Oh my god, I am obsessed. Which is why I need to go to the butcher's and get more eggs, because these are not going to last us all the time, are they? No, they're not. Because how many will we use? Gammon and egg, I'll probably have 1 each, so we're going to have 4. That's going to do myself 1 omelette. Hey ho, I just feel like I could live off omelettes for like a week. Because I've got so many omelette recipes that I cannot wait, because they gave you a little book in it, but I've got online recipes and I just cannot wait, because you can put anything you want in an omelette. Make it as fancy or as plain as you want. Sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked because the snow is actually really coming down now. Still not settling. It still just looks like slush, but oh, I really want snow. So my lovelies, apologies for rambling, but that has been all of the food for the week, including, you know, the little odds and bobs. But you will now see me in the outro, and hopefully we'll have a bit of slap on. Who knows? You'll see me at the end of the week and I will tot up what I thought of the food. And yeah, we can just have a little catch up. So fast forward to future Shan, and I'll see you later. Bye. So my lovelies, that is another food week done. That is another supermarket ticked off the list. And you know what? I'm quite surprised with Co-op. I know it's not as big as the normal supermarkets, but I think if I have a look around and try and find a bigger branch near me, I might be pleasantly surprised. As I say, it came in at the cheapest, but we did have quite a lot of the meats to use up from the freezers and some cupboard bits and bobs. But, I mean, hey ho, it was under 20 quid. So, roundup of this week. Loved me sausage and bean casserole. That was like a throwback for me. I felt like a 5-year-old kid again, but hopefully not with the burn on the arm. That's fabulous. What else? The hot pot. The hot pot was very, very nice. I just like these warm dishes because we've had a little bit of snow. The rain has been torrential at the moment, so yes, I am very, very happy. Please let me know what you thought of my dishes. Did I do good? Do you think, Shan, that's pretty basic? Is there anything you'd want me to try, or get any ingredients for next time to chuck a few new dishes in? Especially if you've got any like vegetarian recipes, because not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit stuck with veggies because it's like stir fry, pasta bake, then I'm kind of stuck. So yes, any vegetarian recipes wouldn't go amiss. And I think that pretty much sums up the week. It has been a little bit of a hectic week outside of the food part of it, but yeah, hey ho, we're just gonna go with it and move on to the next supermarket. I'm very, very excited. I think the next one, what do I want to do for the next one? Aldi or Lidl, I think, will probably be the next one, because I believe there's just been a big Lidl opened in a couple of towns by us, which is probably about 40 minutes away, but apparently it's like took over a huge superstore there. So we might have a little road trip down there, or we've got a few Aldis nearby us, so who knows. I think we will go with one of them, Aldi or Lidl. And then on my list I've also got things like Waitrose, M&S, because Waitrose and M&S, they do get judged, I think, for being quite pricey, but you can find some really good bargains in there if you know where to look, or you know which bits. I mean, like their own branded stuff ain't that much different to Tesco prices, to be honest, because I think Tesco's is like coming up there a little bit. I was very surprised with the Co-op, and that's why I want to try like Aldi and Lidl, because apparently they're super cheap. So let's see what we can get for 30 quid from them. But yes, but as we are at the end of the video, I'm going to be treating myself tonight with a nice takeaway. What are we going to go with? I think we're going for a nice Turkish. Yeah, I've done far too much cooking, and as I say, I do apologise. I've had a little friend appear on my lip. This is what happens when I get run down. I've had a pounding headache all day and it just will not go. And Mum was like, we need to go out and just like stock up on a few little bits and bobs. And I was like, oh. So I just chucked on yesterday's work outfit because I thought, I'm not putting nothing else on. I ain't getting fancy. I'm just like, I've got a headache. I feel like rubbish. We're just going to go with the smart casual look. I don't know what I'm talking about. My headache is very, very hurting now. Very, very hurting. Aye, let's wrap this up, my lovelies. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, leave me a comment of your favourite dish of the week so far, any other supermarkets you want me to try, or any recipes if you've got any vegetarian ones. That will be much appreciated. But yes, take care, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!